God sees their potential. In the middle of Acts, we see that Paul and Barnabas are this great tag team that's going from city to city, planting churches and spreading the word of God. And after this, they want to go back to the cities that they have planted these churches and see how they are doing. But Paul and Barnabas get into a slight disagreement because Barnabas wants to bring this guy named Mark, and Paul refused to bring Mark because Mark had previously abandoned them on one of their trips. So Paul and Barnabas ultimately decided that they should go their separate ways, Barnabas taking Mark because he believed in Mark, that he had potential and that he could encourage and restore him. But Paul believed that Mark was not ready for this restoration and did not believe in Mark because he still was probably feeling a little bit sour about being abandoned a little bit ago. So they decided to go their separate ways, Paul taking Silas and Barnabas taking Mark. How Paul felt about Mark, it might be exactly how we feel about somebody else. We might have been hurt by somebody or abandoned by somebody, and we just do not trust them anymore or do not want to be around them at all. But just because we don't see the potential in them does not mean God doesn't see the potential in them. Because what ends up happening to Mark ends up going to be mentored by Barnabas and goes on to write the Gospel of Mark. And not only that, Paul later reconciles himself with Mark, ultimately seeing that potential be fulfilled, and says in 2 Timothy 4:11, and he writes, "Get Mark and bring him with you, for he is very useful to me in ministry." So being mentored by Barnabas allowed Paul to see the potential that Mark ultimately had. So just because you don't see anything does not mean that there is no potential actually there. Never doubt God, because he always has something for somebody. But I hope you guys enjoyed today and have a great rest of your day.